Sacramento Republic FC has continued to make history on the pitch this year.
History was made at Hart Health Park last night, and not just for Republic FC, but for all American sports.
Jyanne
Kimbrough making his professional debut.
Becoming the youngest pro athlete in American team sports history at 13 years old, 5 months and 13 days.
Got goosebumps here. What a moment for this youngster.
And that's a name to keep out for, Jyanne Kimbrough.
So we're at the Woodland Community Center. This place is, I'd say, important to me because before I joined Republic Academy, I'd always train here with the Woodland teams, with the trainer. So I'd always come here to put in the work. And then I still to this day walk from my house to here and train sometimes with my brothers. So this place is important to me. Also, I used to train in Fairfield with my very first club. So that place was called Laurel Creek, I believe. So that place, I mean, I don't know how it's looking now. It might not be looking good, but it was already, I think that was a huge place that I developed a lot at, so.
Now these look tough, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they sponsor Lindsey Horan, Tanner Tessman, that was at the Olympics for the United States. They sponsor a lot of these.
Yeah, these are nice.
Thank you. I feel like I'm a hardworking player. I try and give 100% in everything that I do on the field and off the field. So I feel like work ethic is pretty strong. And also I feel like I'm an unselfish player. So a lot of the times, like forwards, I feel like they're greedy, and people tell me that I need to be more selfish sometimes. But I like to create chances a lot too. So besides scoring, so I feel like that's what you need to be more of a complete player. I don't really remember this too well, but my mom and dad, they always tell me that when I very first started soccer that I used to like try and tackle kids. So I don't remember that, but I guess I was a little aggressive. So for me, memory wise, I think probably state cup. I was around like 7 or 8. We would always play in state cups, so that was like one of my first, like, I don't know if it's really a tournament, but that was one of my first like soccer competitions that I played in, so that's a little throwback. I'd say off the field, probably either my dad or my grandpa, because for my dad, I feel like he's very competitive too, so I feel like he like sparks that competitive edge in me, and I think that helps separate me, especially because I don't like to lose at all. So I think that just keeps me with a winning mentality. And then I say my grandpa because he's really the whole reason I started playing. So just him being there is an essential moment for me in my career. When I was younger, I'd always watch soccer games with him, and just, well, he's from Mexico, so I would always watch the Mexican leagues, and that's actually why I started wearing number 14, because you used to watch the Mexican national team, and then you see they had Chicharito back then, so he was number 14. I really liked him, so that's just the number I picked, and I just stuck with it. I remember, because I went to regular school up until about 4th or 5th grade, and I remember just like, I don't know, I feel like back then I was a little bit more mature for my age, so some of the kids would just be really immature, and I feel like that just kind of like got me a little bit mad because they weren't as serious as I was, especially about like, because I was there just to learn. And I mean, I would have friends and stuff, like I would have a lot of friends, but like I was mostly there for learning. And I feel like some of the kids would just mess around too much. So, and also I was trying to get more serious about soccer, so I feel like homeschooling was like a pretty good option for me to be able to train more often. It's kind of hard, but a lot of times, well, as you see in first team, we train in the morning from about, I say like average around like 9 to 1. And then I come home, I eat a little lunch, and then I start my schoolwork for about 2 or 3 hours. So that's kind of like a routine I have going. Like I still have to do school today, but I would be doing lots of 2 a day. So I would wake up, I would train, and I would go home, do school, and then I would train again in the afternoon. So just repeating that, I think that really helped me develop. And then like game-wise, I feel like the tournament in Belgium, when I went with Newark Red Bulls, I feel like the games out there, especially against European teams, it really helped me separate myself because I ended up winning MVP of the whole tournament. So that was a pretty cool experience. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my first. Oh, no. Back when I was a little younger, I ended up going to Spain for like, I don't know if they still do it. It's like a Barcelona experience. Like you went to a camp, you like get to tour Camp Nou and all that. You play against teams from out there. So that was cool to experience, especially being younger. Also got to watch Barca, my favorite team, play in Camp Nou back when Messi, Suarez, Coutinho, all of them were on the team. So it was crazy. I mean, just being the only American team getting to play against top teams like Benfica, West Ham, Juventus. So just playing teams like that is crazy. The environment out there is insane. It's electric. Especially when we made it to the final, it was packed, like people everywhere. Because people like they would make it just like their daily thing to just come out and support the youth football. So that's pretty cool, just to see people supporting the football out there. And I mean, the final was crazy. We ended up being down in the first half, and then we were able to come back. So just being able to win tournament, especially as the only American team, it's crazy. I mean, the academy level, it's been great. I mean, before I joined the pro team, I was always going against those guys every single day. So they're great players. Professionally wise, it's great to go against. A lot of the guys are way older than me, so just going against them ups my level every day. And family support wise, I feel they support me all the time through everything I've done, drive me to trainings, take me to games, just being on my side no matter what.
I wouldn't say it was a moment. It was more so just the belief of just as long as he continued to work hard, and this is something that he wanted to accomplish, something that he wanted, and he'll make it at any point. Because if we constantly work hard, then you get what you want, right? Nothing comes just by wanting it without the work. So as long as we continue to work and he wanted to make this happen, I have belief in he'll make it happen. The challenges would be more so the schedule, more so creating a routine for him. That would be that was the most challenging, because trying to figure out how you can accommodate him and your work schedule and the family and trying to make everything work, right? But since we do everything collectively and we have a good supporting cast with the family, we're able to figure that out. So there was a tough challenge in the beginning, but since our family is so close and the support system we have, it made it kind of easy transition into. It was an easy transition for me because I understand the sports environment, coming from playing college and arena football and all that stuff. So understanding that he still needs us to be there, but not be there for him, because we can't do it for him, right? So we have to kind of be there with him, but let him have that room to grow into the person that we're trying to mold him into, and then just coach him on those. But being 14, 13 when he first started with grown men wasn't so much of an issue for me, because I understand if he was good enough, he was going to be there regardless, right? And if he can take practicing with me and training with me, no problems at all.
I mean, I was excited, before the game, he already told me that he prepared, to be prepared and be ready to go in. So I think it was just excited feeling, knowing I was maybe gonna get my debut that day.
Good effort by Sacramento. And now substitutions will be coming in.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, coach calls your name, you're getting ready, the whole crowd's behind you screaming, because I'm not sure if everyone knew me at the time, but I know the announcer, as soon as he found out I was getting subbed in, he got everyone riled up. So that was just great hearing them all cheering when I came on. So.
A monumental moment, not only for Republic or really for all of soccer, but all American sports. 13-year-old Kimbrough making his professional debut, the youngest ever to step between the lines. And Adam, he does it right in his hometown of Sacramento, California.
13 years, 7 months, and 13 days young. Kimbrough does something that so many aspiring players never get to do, and that's make a professional debut. Incredible. And that's a name to keep out for, Kimbrough.
There's huge differences. I feel like speed of play, physicality is just it's way faster. You have to be stronger here. And academy, I always played up when I was younger in the academy days, but so it kind of prepares me to play with older kids, but when you come here, it's just totally different. It's like an electric environment. Yeah, it's a great feeling to know that every time I step on the field, the whole crowd's behind me, the fans, everyone. I think it's great. My teammates, they push me in training every day, and just going against them also ups my level and makes me get better. And family-wise, they're always driving me places, driving me to training, coming to games, so I feel like the support is great to have. I just know I had a lot of family here, almost the whole section. It means a lot. They've always been there supporting me through everything, so it means a lot to have them here. It's cool and all, but that wasn't my main goal. My main goal was just to stay home, close to home, and continue to get better every day. I don't really remember, but I think it was before the game, like before warm-ups and stuff, so I just need to be prepared and be ready to get on. I just know he told me to look more excited. He said I look scared, but I don't know. I was just trying to lock in. So, it's exciting just knowing that I get to go, whether it's Mexico or US, going to the national team is just a great honor, and I feel like it's always great to play against other national teams and just get to find out what other competitions out there. Ultimate goal for me is, I think, to probably move to Europe, play one of the top 5 leagues. That's been my long-term goal for pretty much my whole life, so I feel like it would be just a dream to be able to move to one of those leagues and be able to play at the top level. Because one of the things I've learned is just try and stay consistent. If you're consistent, then you'll develop, you'll see growth. So I think that's one of the main keys. Just stay consistent, train as much as you can. So everyone has their own path, and just to trust the process. I feel like those are the 2 main things that you need to worry on.